The majority of Nigerians, whether or not they use the services of commercial banks, are currently hustling against time to rid their houses, shops, bags and/or wallets of 200 Naira, 500 Naira and 1000 Naira notes, following the insistence by the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) on phasing them out as the country's legal tender on January 31st, 2023.
I follow from UBA, Fidelity, First Bank down to here. I spent 2 hours before up to now there is no money in the ATM.
I've been in the queue now for 15 minutes and the queue is still very long. People are so many here queuing to withdraw money.
For those who feel that we should shift the deadline, my apologies. The reason is because, just like the president had said on more than 2 occasions, and even to people privately, that for us 90 days, in fact, we feel is 100 days is enough for anybody who has money or the old currency to deposit it, the money in the banks. And we took every measure to ensure that all the banks were open or remain still open to receive all old currencies. 100 days, we believe, is more than adequate.
Even though up until late at night, crowds of Nigerians are seen arguing, shouting and quarreling while queuing at banks' ATMs, waiting to lay their hands on the new Naira notes. Some people agree that if the extension is granted, it would most definitely defeat the important reasons given by the CBN for which it embarked on the Naira redesign in the first place.
When a policy is made, you look at the pros and cons. In everything that's going to take you to a greater height, there are pains. There are sacrifices you need to make to get better things in life. We have issues which borders around security, challenges, and several other things. And for us to overcome this, I think that there are little sacrifice that we should make to get there.
Why there should be a change in Naira notes is because it will curb insecurity. Yeah, it will curb insecurity. And looking at that, because the kidnappers leverage on the fact that they lay hand on whose sum of money to pay ransom. So CBN is trying to discourage this so that kidnapping will be discouraged totally. In my view, I'm already prepared, and I told some members of my family that this policy is a welcome one, and we should embrace it.
While it has become obvious the ordeals many people are faced with in assessing the country's new legal tender, perhaps the best advice to everyone would be for us to be more patient with the federal government and the overall cashless policy of the Central Bank of Nigeria, as in the end, it will work in our favor. Vivian Daniel, ITV News.